Ladies and gentlemen, 2016 will be as bad as the Great Depression.
We live in a very interesting moment of our history. If there are people who still think that everything is going to be just fine in this world, tomorrow and maybe next week and the week after, then I would recommend to watch this video to the very end. In this video, you will learn an information that will show you how the old financial system is falling apart. And you will learn that the currency power is shifting towards China. The worst about this is that there will be consequences, negative consequences, especially for America. God bless America. Okay, let's go.
It's a house of cards that gets bigger and bigger.
China's foreign exchange regulator has ordered banks in some of the country's major import and export centers to limit purchases of the US dollar. The move comes as China reported its biggest annual drop in foreign exchange reserves in 2015. You see, China is not going to limit all US dollar purchases. Instead, China will limit only excess dollar purchases. China's goal is to prevent currency attacks on yuan, or it could be that this is an effort to prevent the outflow of capital from China. Or it could be something different is taking place right now. The belief in China is that the US dollar is worthless now and will soon totally collapse as a currency, leaving everyone holding worthless dollars in their hands. Then we have a major move by China. China has started lending money to Russian big companies. Norilsk Nickel will take its first yuan loan from China. The company's board approved the 4.8 billion yuan or 740 million of US dollars loan on December 28, 2015. You see, the goal of Russian sanctions is to limit the credit to Russian economy in dollars and euros for Russian companies. But if Russian companies can get the credit in yuan, which is the Chinese currency, then US and Europe is going to suffer badly.
Going into 2015, 2016, there's almost no way to prop up the derivatives that are over 2.2 quadrillion worldwide.
On December 16th, the Federal Reserve announced it would increase a key lending rate to banks by 0.25%, the first interest rate hike since June 2006. The Fed explained its decision to raising interest rate as an improving economy and low inflation. And in the first week of 2016, we had markets in China and US falling like crazy. The Fed will raise 3 to 5 times the interest rate throughout 2016. So if we had markets falling around the world when the Fed increased the interest rate by only 0.25%, let me ask you, what will happen when the Fed will raise interest rate by at least 2 more times? Please leave a comment below. The status of the US dollar is in danger, no doubt about it. More and more countries around the world are seeking to replace the US dollar. The possibility of the US economy slowing down over the course of the next year has increased by 75%, according to JP Morgan analysts. Commodity-based economies are selling US debt and other US assets in order to raise capital to cover their fiscal deficits, potentially threatening the stability of international trade and global development.
Bank of America, rail traffic is saying something, worrying about the U.S. economy, one of the lowest levels ever. Shipping traffic of the ships coming across from China, lowest level ever. There go the truckers, unprecedented 59 plunge in November, heavy truck orders. Alex Jones here with a message that could revolutionize health in this country. If we want to defeat the globalists, we have to understand they're using medical tyranny against us. But to get us into that globalist-controlled system, they want to make us unhealthy. The globalists spike our water with sodium fluoride, and they admit it causes massive increases in bone cancer, brain damage, and reduced IQs.
On Carlson TV YouTube channel, you can learn about health benefits of my protein food supplements. Under this video, you can find discount codes on all food supplements, updated weekly. To learn more, click the card there or click the link below this video.
But getting back to the big issue, financially, you see implosion happening everywhere by design. You see major wars being started. This is what comes during a depression.
The financial system that was formed back in 1970s is falling apart. We need to replace the old financial system, but the most terrifying part is that the currency power will shift from US to China and BRICS nations in the very near future. That means living standards in US will fall dramatically. Just try to imagine what will happen inside a country that has around 100 million guns in the hands of its citizens. China's remarkable rise has come with greater global responsibilities. Beijing accepts its new global role and has embarked on bold plans to transform the infrastructure and finance mechanisms in Asia. Chinese President Xi Jinping introduced the Belt and Road Initiative, a new Silk Road back in 2013, that hopes to bring global trade and investment by building vital infrastructure in Asia, Africa, Middle East, Eurasia, and Europe. You see, all these plans to build new world will be based on China's currency, not dollar. You get the idea? China's yuan will be used and other currencies, but not dollar. Upgraded transportation, energy and telecommunication networks, constructing new roads, railways and airports, along with power plants and economic corridors require massive funding. And surprise, surprise, we have zero coverage in the US media that the biggest bank that will challenge the US dollar and petrodollar position will begin its operations from today. I am talking about the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. It has 57 countries who joined as a founding members, and United States of America is not on that list.
Now, let me show you. CNN, sell everything. 2016 will be a cataclysmic year, warns Royal Bank of Scotland head. That's CNN. This is all unsustainable. Yesterday, there was an announcement by the Royal Bank of Scotland, that's the big central bank up there, that sell everything. That's the head of the bank said. Global collapse is here. It's happening. The federal government carrying out their globalist plan to sign over our rights, our liberties, our sovereignty to multinational corporations under New World Order systems of global governance through the NAU, the EU, and the Pacific Union via TPP that sews the three together. 2016 is the big year. They're coming after our speech, our right to defense, our medical freedom. It's all happening worldwide as the elites exempt themselves from regulations and taxes that they write to shut everyone else down. Now, as you know, we have had many top historians on, many top statisticians, many top economists, corporate takeover experts, turnaround men, you name it, on the broadcast, congressmen and women, And the body of people that have been the most accurate over the last 30, 40 years, everybody from John Williams to Ron Paul, have come out and said that going into 2015, 2016, there's almost no way to prop up the derivatives that are over 2.2 quadrillion worldwide. Last time the General Accounting Office in the middle of 2015 put numbers out. They have accelerated derivatives worldwide, not just in the US, since the 2008-2007 crisis.